Hello, everybody. We are back in action. Yes, this is a show that we've been talking about since day one. This is a show that I have loved since day one. This is one of the shows that I define as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, harem anime of all time. Now, everybody knows when it comes to harem animes, I love harem animes. It's my top three genres to watch. Because every time I watch a harem anime, I've always loved the MC getting the ladies. Like, I every time I watch it, I felt like I wish I was them. They are so inspirational. Like some of y'all will say Rito from To Love Ru. Some of y'all will say Issei from High School DxD. Some of y'all may say Basara from Shimano Testament. And others that you may know and forget, like Skune from Rosario Vampire or Minato from Sekirei. There's a plethora of harem guys, like the guy from Trinity 7. See, I remember. See, there's a thing when it comes to harem animes. They're always got this vibe of like, damn, I wish I wear these shoes regardless. And then they got all the girls with their personalities and traits. But for this show in particularly, we are back in action with a show that I love so much in season one. The 100 girlfriends who really love you. We are back now with a season two. Now, I covered season one. Now, for those of you who have not watched it, this gives you 3 months to give you time to talk about it because it ended in December 23. So it's ended in 3 months. So it's like, okay, this will give you some time to catch up. Now, for those of you who don't live under a rock or have not watched it, here's a sum up situation. Rentarou, my boy, my MC, my homie, man. I mean, literally, he got dumped 100 times. He first dumped when he was in daycare. And then all of a sudden, he prayed that he'll get a girlfriend. But then God made a mistake. And now he has to get 100 soulmates, 100 girlfriends, or they'll die. So, as we watch his career go through the sun, he got now 1, not 2, like 3, like LeBron James says, like not 4, not 5, which MJ's the GOAT. But back to what I'm saying, he got 1, 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 girlfriends. 6 girlfriends. 6. First season, he got 6. And each girl has a personality. You got the tsundere queen. You got Nano, who's into numbers. You got my girl Shizuka. My favorite girl out of everybody. You got the one who's addicted to drugs when she shrinks. You got a mother and a daughter, both big-breasted. The only difference is one is a huge pervert and the other one is like a mommy milf, just changing, putting new diapers. That's the kind of fetish she has. But that's a different topic in another way. Anyway, we are now kicking into Drive in season 2, and I got a chance to watch it when I came in. I couldn't do it yesterday because of work. But fear not, everybody. Like I said before, and I'll say it again on X, I said anime of the year. I said best romance, best comedy, best of everything. This show is going to take the cake. This show has to win. With a show like this, you gotta give it love. So, without further ado, let's get right to it with this review. Okay, so the 100 Girlfriends is back, and it never disappoints us. The 100 Girlfriends has always given us references from anime, fourth wall demolitions, parodies, and a whole lot of funniness that makes you want to shout, throw your hands in and shout, and that's what we got. So, let's start off with this. The opening. The opening I love gave away, not just, people are okay with spoilers in the opening. I do. I'm okay with it. So I like how the opening gave us a Rentarou opening appreciation right off the gate with another fourth wall breaker, having Rentarou appreciation open on the phone, and he goes in. But as the opening shows, it showed us all the characters, and I do like it because it gave us some ideas of the names and who they are in the fan service type level too. I mean, again, the opening gave us the names and their personality. So it gave us a rundown like, oh my God, we haven't seen them in so long. If you have. Now, I read the manga, so I ain't gonna spoil nothing. I'm only gonna cover the anime, just like I said, I'm only covering the anime. And I read the manga, I read the latest manga, so I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, the opening, I do like it. It gave us all the characters, what we're going to suspect, and the personality. So I'm looking forward to the future of this show. Hopefully we're going to season 3, unless they mention season 3 in the episodes. Okay. It's just so freaking awesome just looking at the opening again. It never disappoints me. Never disappoints me. And just seeing Rentarou and these gimmicks with all the girlfriends, it's just, this guy, Rentarou, is the GOAT of harems. And I'm going to say it again. We could make an argument, a topic, a hot take, I don't care. Rentarou from the 100 Girlfriends is the motherfucking GOAT of harems. Rent a Girlfriend is the GOAT of rom-coms. When it comes to rom-coms, Rent a Girlfriend. But when it comes to harems, in a harem category, Rentarou is the GOAT. This guy surpassed all the other GOATs of harems. He's better than Issei from High School DxD. He's better than friggin' Basara of Shimano Testament. You can name all the other harems you want. This guy takes it. Now, we kick things off with a fourth wall demolition. I mean, come on. You kick things off with a fourth wall demolition when they're like, wait 3 months. So let me get this straight. The show came out in 2023. We missed out of the year. Then we go back another season 2. I'm like, yo, I like how they kept track. Where like January 20, so season 2 airs January 2025. So it's been over 3 months. Everyone's like, wait a minute, that's the fourth wall. So we kicked things off with a fourth wall demolition. And then leave it to our senpai to swap bodies. So now we had a body swapping episode. Now, here's the thing. I took notes of the whole body swapping situation, so everybody don't get confused. So Karane is, well, hold on, wrong title. Oh, here it is. So Hakari is in Nano's body. So think about Nano and her pervertedness with that hair. Look, to be honest, I like her in that body. If she was like that, I like her. Now, Kurisei is in Hakari's body. Now you gotta understand, Kurisei in Hakari's body. Like that drug girl, love her so much. She's always out of pee. And I'm like, it's so funny to watch the whole body swapping thing. And then, and the thing is, I like how, but the best body swapping one is when the tsundere girl, Karane, is in the MILF's body. The MILF's body. She's all like, boom, 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 just like feeling it, and she's in that tsundere phase. I like the tsundere teach. I can imagine her being a tsundere MILF teacher. I like that. Now, Shizuka, oh my God. Can I say something about Shizuka? Can I say about my girl? I like her. I do. To have Nano in her body, swap bodies, to have Nano in her body, just swapping, just the way how she reacts, she's like, and she's talking. That's the thing about this thing. She's talking. Shizuka just texts, and I get it. I'm okay with that because Sumi from Rent the Girlfriend does that, and she developed her ways. She developed her talk. But Shizuka, this form of Shizuka is so funny. I cannot stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. And then you got Shizuka in the tsundere's body, and I will like her. I like her if she was like that with the pigtails and the being all shy and everything. I would like her. And then after he kissed one by one, they're like little souls, little like soul eater. You know what I mean? It was like little souls. Every time he kissed the girl, those souls of the bodies just float around in the air like some freaking soul eater. And then once they kissed all of them, their souls right back to their bodies. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is funny as hell, man. Now, we got a body swapping moment to now meet the 7th girl of the group. Meet the 7th girl. The 7th girl is Kurumi. Now, Kurumi is a foodere. Yes, a foodere. I mean, it's a term for that. Can't really say it along there. A foodere is gluttony, all that stuff. I'll give you an example of a foodere. You know, Natsu from Soul Eater, he eats a lot of food. You know how Luffy eats? An example of that. You know how Goku eats like that. You know how Naruto eats like that. They're called food. Well, there's a term for that. I really can't pronounce the name, but they call them food arrays. I call them food arrays. It makes it simple and easy. So this girl, Kurumi eats a lot of food. She eats so much food that you cannot turn your back on it. Like imagine you going food shopping, and the next thing you know, you went food shopping. Here's all the food, and then the next day, or about an hour or 5 minutes or so, your food is gone. That's an example of a food array. So she meets Kurumi, and she's the youngest out of the group. And fun fact about Kurumi, not only she's the youngest out of this so far, the youngest, but she's also the voice actor who plays her is also the youngest. So now I was like, wait a minute. That's kind of factual facts. Again, she's the seventh girl. She's the youngest out of the harem so far, and her voice actor is the youngest when doing this. So it's like that's new. That's something, you know. So he meets Kurumi by getting lunch, and once that spark hits, you know what that means. Bing, 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 bing. Seventh girlfriend. So he got the seventh girlfriend, and I was rolling when he got that. I'm like, yeah. And she's all growling. You can hear that sound of her growling. That sound of her growling. But when he makes it, like, he worked really hard to make a sandwich for her. And then once that happened, boom, we got the seventh. We got the seventh girlfriend. Now, and then he go into a food contest battle, which I ain't going to spoil anything because I read it. But again, now that Kurumi's part of the group already, I love it. Now, the ending. Can I say about the ending? I like how they use the ending from season 1 to this. I loved it. I mean, the concept of the little chibi characters, adding more chibi characters, and them doing cheerleading and them doing the stage play is awesome. Not only that, I do like the illustrations after that, showing the actual artwork, which is really fun to see. But overall, though, season 2 is off with a bang. Body swapping, fourth wall demolitions. Not only that, a seventh girl added to the mix. Yo, what can you say? Rentarou is the GOAT. And I'm looking forward for more and more episodes of the 100 Girlfriends. Let's see where this goes. I mean, he's the GOAT for a reason. I mean, when you got a task like that, of course you're gonna get that. But again, fourth wall demolitions, body swapping moments that makes you want to laugh. Not only that, fuck it, the seventh girl added, we're gonna get a lot more. And I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned for the next episode of the 100 Girlfriends. And remember, guys, please give this show a chance. It's one of the many rom-coms to talk about. Well, I won't call it rom-com, but harems. When it comes to harems, please give this show a try. So stay tuned for next week.